Yes, I have returned. Real quick, before all of this starts, I am going to take advantage of the view count that this video will probably get, because statistically, all the audio reviews on my channel do good, and everything that's not an audio review does bad. This video is sponsored by me. Well, technically you, but me. Go listen to my music. Yeah, the Out From Darkness single, there's a video on the making of that song, Spotify, Apple Music, go listen to it. And, the Just When You Think It's Over album, that's on Spotify now, so whoever wanted that on Spotify, it's on Spotify now, so go listen to my music. If enough people listen to it, I actually start getting money, so I can monetize my hobbies. Okay, watch your damn video now. Yeah, it's been a little while. I've spent the last, I don't know how many months dealing with everything that falls in the category of life. It hasn't exactly been the greatest. But while I was MIA, I actually have a ton of stuff planned for this channel. That's actually a lie, I gotta find more stuff to talk about. This is the Meze 99 Classics. Why is it called that? I don't know. Ask Antonio Meze, because I don't have an answer for you. This is a closed back, over-ear, dynamic headphone that comes in at around $309. Not cheap. But, note, my pair is a factory second, actually. I spent about $80 less buying these as a B stock, basically. But, I do have Dakoni sheepskin leather pads on it, which were about $80, so it all evens out. And I have the patented rolled up paper towel. I don't even know if you can see that, but I got the paper towel, rolled up paper towel on the back of the ear pads to space them out because the pads are too thin. I'll get to that in a minute. I know you can use a piece of rope, but I didn't have any that was thick enough, so paper towel for the win. The build of this headphone is absolutely beautiful. I love the way that these things look with like the walnut and the gold. And remember, this is a factory second. There's something wrong with these, and I can't figure out what it is. Seriously, they sound perfectly fine. Like both channels are, they're not offset. Like it's not like the left one or the right one is different. They're not different from each other. There's nothing cosmetic. There's nothing wrong with the headband. There's nothing wrong here. There's no damage. There's no nicks in the wood. There's absolutely, there's nothing loose. There's seriously absolutely nothing wrong with these. So I don't know. Maybe it'll come up sometime in the future, but as of right now, I cannot figure out what's wrong with them. And that's saying something with the level of quality you're gonna get. Again, they are like $300+. This is a rejected pair, and they're perfect. So if you get a normal pair, they're going to be perfect. This damn script, comfort, also ad lib. I'm gonna put these on and I'll tell you. Okay, light as a feather. Weight distribution across this entire headband is just spot on, is perfect. Pads are a bit small and a bit shallow, hence the rolled up paper towel at the back of the ear pad to space it out a little bit. Sheepskin leather. It's like the velvet of leather. It is so soft. These are super comfortable, especially for some like a 6-hour plane trip. Twice. Yeah, I mean, you put these on and then you don't have to take them off. I mean, like, I don't want to take them off. They're comfy. Alright, starting to talk about sound. Unfortunately, this is where all the praise begins to stop. which is kind of a shame because, you know, you're spending all this money for something that's as beautiful and as comfortable and as well built. You're paying a premium for a premium product, but they just, you know, I'm just gonna put the graph up on the screen and I'll show you what I mean. Yeah, bass. Anybody want some bass? We got some bass around here. Yeah, there's a lot of bass. Now, again, I do have different pads on it. That's only like, what, the third or fourth time I've mentioned it, so the sound is just a bit different from what this graph shows, but it's close enough for me to not worry about it. There is a bit of a roll off, but that sub bass does stay intact, so that's good. Right around, what, is this 50, 40, something like that? From 40 to 250, I think, yeah, is just this huge shelf. And then, you know, there's, you know, goofy mid-range and then a huge dip in the upper end, in the upper mids, and then it's just like 3 little mountain peaks of treble, and then it just drops off. I'm not saying that these sound necessarily bad, I'm just saying that I wouldn't want to spend $300 on something that sounds like that. You can find that sound signature almost anywhere. Sony XM, what is it? WH-1000 XM4s, XM5s, whatever they are. The sound signature on that is not far off. I mean, it's probably far off, but like the signature of that graph is not far off from the Mezes. I mean, look at Beats. They're what, $200-300, and they sound like garbage. I guess you really are just paying for the quality, the build quality, and, you know, the aesthetic of it. You're getting a really, really nice fashion accessory that goes on your head and makes sound. That's where I'm gonna put it. And again, these don't sound bad necessarily. They've got a lot of bass. There's not a ton of detail, but like just enough. I'm not against this sound signature. I just don't want to pay for that, because like, look at where are they? I have them here somewhere. Look at these, the Monoprice Modern Retros. These are $20 or something like that, and then you pay $30 for these pads, $50, and you get a really close, like, between these and these, I really can't. All right, I can choose one over the other. It's these, simply because the cable doesn't do that. Actually, speaking of the cable, it's not great. Look, you pay $300 for a set of headphones. You want at least a half-decent cable. Now look, it's not the worst cable. It's just... this is going to be the part of the video where people start calling me the illegitimate child of Zeus Pantera or something. Imaging and soundstage. I haven't listened... to be completely honest, I haven't listened to these in a while, but from what I remember, the soundstage is, like, okay. It's not the best. It's probably like, I would probably imagine it from like sound wise, it probably goes out to like here. It's not super spacious as you would imagine, because they're kind of small, so you're not getting the best soundstage, but the imaging is actually pretty good, and that's partially because of the paper towel thing, which makes the pad angled, which means your driver's angled, which means better imaging. So, yeah, not bad in terms of soundstage and imaging. It's just, you know, you're not beating the 9500s, or you're definitely not beating the Grados with the big-ass Dakoni velour pads. These definitely don't beat the Monoprice Retros in soundstage either. That's just how it is. I might actually leave this in, because I have a script here. Power requirements. Not sure, check later. So, in terms of power, my hair's messed up. Shut up! These are not difficult to drive at all. I'm pretty sure they're like 32 ohms at 103 dB sensitivity. You can run these off of anything, whether it be, you know, your iPhone with an Apple dongle, or your full-on, you know, $8,000 tube amp setup. Whatever you want, this'll do it. To wrap things up, this right here is an absolutely beautiful, very comfortable, but an expensive set of cans that have a sound signature that you can find almost anywhere. Seriously. Monoprice Retros. 20 bucks for the headphones, $30 for the pads. You're gonna have a fun time. Do I recommend these? No. Yeah, this is a really, really nice set of headphones. You know, like, you got real walnut. You got the brass or gold, whatever this is. I mean, it's not real gold, but like the gold accents and the black. And the fit, it's just, the fit and finish is just excellent. I already said that, but you get my point. But seriously, the sound signature is not worth $300. And that's where I'm gonna end that. Because I've run out of stuff to talk about. I'll see you whenever.